Anyway, back to what the hell is going on with Bitcoin and how we can try and count these 5 waves. Okay, so let's use our Elliott Wave Impulse tool. And I see this once more as wave 1. I see this A, B, C. Let me turn the magnet off. Thank you. A, B, C. I see wave 2 ending here. Okay, and that's actually typical. It's not out of the ordinary for this B wave to retrace beyond the origination point of this A wave. Okay, that doesn't mean we are already in the 3 wave. That just means a B wave retraced past the origin point of the A wave, which we see all the time. Okay, so that's kind of what threw me off. But this to me is an A, B, C 2 wave. That's as simple as it gets, I think. All right, so back to our count. 1, 2. Okay, now I see this is tricky. We have an extended wave 3. We're going to prove this in a moment with the Fibonacci extension tool, but I see 1, 2, wave 2 here, wave 3 of 3, wave 4 of 3, wave 5 of 3. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing wave 4 coming to at least here. This is a 2, 3, 6 right here. And then I'm seeing the last wave down, okay? Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is February 3rd, 2022, and Bitcoin is looking like it's close to completing its C wave impulse to the downside to complete our larger B wave correction. Okay, close, but not yet done. Okay, that's my take. Close, but not yet done. Okay, that's the B wave I just drew in, and this is the impulse. We're looking for 5 waves. Okay, so the trick is, and as always, you're tasked as a trader, as a chartist, with counting waves as they happen. That is a challenge, my friends. It's not simple, but it's possible. There are things you can do to help with the assessment, and this is what we're going to talk about today. If that sounds interesting to you, then like the video, share the video with other people who you think may also be interested in charting, may also be interested in trading, and need another outlook, a reputable and sound outlook on technical analysis, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. To those new subscribers, welcome, and let's get into the video. We're also going to be looking laterally, meaning we're going to be looking at other top 10 assets to see how they're faring in this B wave. Where are they? Can we get some insights as to the progression of Bitcoin's progress? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Quick recap. We are in what seems to be a zigzag correction. 5 waves up, 3 waves down. Then we expect 5 more waves up. Okay, that's a zigzag correction in Elliott wave theory. This is a 5, 3, 5 correction. I say up, down, and up because the correction is to the upside. If we were correcting to the downside, it would be 5 waves down, 3 waves up, 5 waves down. Okay, these are just patterns. This zigzag pattern seems to be playing out, and we called it somewhere here. Okay, so thus far we've been trading it, and we've been trading it successfully. Now the question today is, when are we going to get these 5 waves? Do we have 5 waves? What can we make sense of this downtrend? Okay, when will this downtrend end? When will we turn around? When will we reverse course into the 5 waves up? Okay, and everybody wants to know that. All right, why? Because everybody wants to trade long the bottoms and short the tops, right? In theory, this is what everybody's looking for. Okay, there are ways to do this, and this is what we're going to talk about. Okay, now let's zoom in to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, we're looking at Bitcoin 15-minute time frame. Let's see if we can't try and count 5 waves. Yesterday, I thought that this was an initial diagonal, and looking at it, maybe it's not, okay? Maybe it's not. What I'm seeing now is that was simply a B wave of a 2 wave, okay? So here's my new count. And again, there's no shame in being wrong, okay? When you're wrong at a certain point in your sort of in your development as a trader, as a chartist, it's not an egregious mistake where you think you're going to get a big pump and you get a massive dump. No, it's going to be, you mistake a wave 4 for an end or a reversal, right? Or you don't know where a 2 wave ends or something like that. It's just, these mistakes are not egregious, and it's okay to make them. And the more comfortable you are making mistakes and refining your reads as more candles print, I think the better you'll get. Like, I used to be like, oh, I need to know already. Like, before it starts, I need to know. And if I make a mistake, I get down on myself. I get down on myself for calling something, maybe calling like I did yesterday. I called a leading diagonal when it was a regular freaking wave 1 followed by a wave 2. I wasn't seeing that. And I misread it, and I don't give a damn, because I'm still in my trade. My trade's still profitable. I have yet to take profits, and I've adjusted. I looked at the chart, and I'm like, oh no, this is what's going on. So I think just, a side note, the better I get at trading, the better I get at charting, the more comfortable I am with being wrong, and those mistakes are not egregious. I guess that's the summary. Anyway, back to what the hell is going on with Bitcoin and how we can try and count these 5 waves. Okay, so let's use our Elliott Wave Impulse tool, and I see this once more as wave 1. I see this A, B, C. Let me turn the magnet off. Thank you. A, B, C. I see wave 2 ending here. Okay, and that's actually typical. It's not out of the ordinary for this B wave to retrace beyond the origination point of this A wave, okay? That doesn't mean we are already in the 3 wave. That just means a B wave retraced past the origin point of the A wave, which we see all the time, okay? So that's kind of what threw me off, but this to me is an A, B, C 2 wave. That's as simple as it gets, I think. All right, so back to our count. 1, 2. Okay, now I see this is tricky. We have an extended wave 3. We're going to prove this in a moment with the Fibonacci extension tool, but I see 1, 2, wave 2 here, wave 3 of 3, wave 4 of 3, wave 5 of 3. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing wave 4 coming to at least here. This is a 2, 3, 6 right here. And then I'm seeing the last wave down, okay? So that's what I'm seeing, okay? And, okay, we talked about having an extended wave 3. Okay, typically, wave 3 extends to the 1618 to the 2 Fibonacci level of wave 1. Taking our Fibonacci extension tool from the top of wave 1 to the retracement of wave 2, I'm going to go up here, okay? Because remember, wave 2's top is here, not there. It's over here. And I see that wave 3 exceeds the 1618 and the 2, and we actually hit the 2618. Okay, so wave 3 was extended from what you typically get 1618 to 2 to the 2618, which leads me to wave 5 being truncated. Okay, it's probably going to target the 1236, or it could go to the 1618, but it won't be an extended wave 5, because you can't get more than one extended wave. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is wave 5 might also likely be the same, if not, more or less the same as wave 1. So I'm expecting wave 5 like this. Okay, why do I have that alarm? That orange line, that dotted line is my alarm. What's that alarm for? It's the 236 Fibonacci extension, because we know the minimum retracement of a wave 4 is the 236. Wave 4 typically retraces from the 236 to the 382. So how do you do that calculation? Simply take your Fibonacci retracement tool. The top of wave 2, let me turn the magnet back on. The top of wave 2, which is here, right, to the bottom of wave 3, which is there. Okay, so that's why I had that dotted line there, because I want to know when wave 4 can potentially be over. Okay, wave 4 cannot be over until, if this read is correct, obviously, until we hit at least this 236, and it can go all the way up to the 382. Okay, before coming back down. Remember, price has been hanging out. Price has been kind of seemingly stagnant for some time. Think complex correction, right? Think correction, think consolidation, but typically complex correction, right? And wave 4, wave 2, they're corrections. We know this. The impulse is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Waves 1, 3, and 5 are positive. Wave 2 and 4 are negative. They're corrective. Yeah. So it looks like we're getting some sort of correction here that's complex in nature, and that will take us to at least this 236 or maybe the 382. And this is also one reason why, and we're going to zoom out in a second and use our volume indicator to prove why we're not finished yet, and this isn't reversal yet. There are a few things that can tell us why we're not finished, okay? And a lot of people, I noticed, I'm just managing my trade, looking at the funding rate, how much I was paying for the trade to the exchange. I noticed that I was being paid to short all of a sudden, right? Once we got to this point. And that's because a lot of people get faked out by wave 4s, all right? That was wave 4 in wave 3, and we had an extended wave 3. So a lot of people started going long here. A lot of people already started going long here. It's tricky. I've been that guy so many times. I was almost that guy. Last night I looked at it. I was like, oh, wait, it's time. We're reversing. No, not yet, okay? And it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. It's tricky, but the more you look at it, the more sort of experience you have, the less this wave 4 will get you. Wave 4 fundamentally is most market participants think that the trend is complete, and they start thinking in terms of reversal. They start reversing course. Most market participants, only a few actually wait until wave 5 because of the trickiness of wave 4. And this is a wave 4, and this is a wave 4. This is a wave 4 of this wave 3. This was a wave 4 of the larger degree, of the larger trend, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, we're going to go at least to the 236, I reckon, and then reverse course, and we may very well get a truncated wave 5 because we had an extended wave 3. So that's what I'm seeing. What else? Oh, yeah. So let's zoom out and see our original target. So our original target was assessed using the Fibonacci extension tool. For those of you who may not know, in Elliott wave theory, one of the guidelines is that an ABC correction, the C wave typically extends to between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6 of the A wave, right? So you take basically the trend-based fib extension, distance of the A wave, retracement of the B wave, which I did, and that gives you a Fibonacci extension of the C wave, or what the C wave can be. And I typically set my target for the 1 Fibonacci level, right? It can extend to between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6. It can also extend to the 1, 6, 1, 8. That's rare. But typically it extends between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6. I usually put my targets to right above the 1 Fibonacci extension tool. That's why I said my target was 35K, but more specifically about 35.9, something like that. But very easily can come to the 1, 2, 3, 6, and in the course of reversal, right, I expect us to come within this region. at some point. But I like to take profits early. So our our wave count is consistent with the larger kind of assessment that probabilistically we get the C wave to the one to between the 1 and the 1236. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm seeing now. Oh, last thing, you can use volume, and volume is an indicator, the one indicator that I use in my assessment. And let's just zoom out on the 4-hourly. Actually, let's stay on the hourly. Okay, and typically what you see in a trend that's complete is a spike in volume. Yeah, you see here you had this downtrend right here, and you see this spike in volume that indicates an exhaustion of trend. Here you see an exhaustion of trend, a spike in volume. Okay, so we can expect here you've been getting here you got a spike in volume as well, kind of, for this downtrend that was exhausted, right? This was the A wave, or the A wave of this ABC pattern. You see this spike in volume, exhaustion of trend. We should expect the same thing, not a decrease in volume. You should expect a spike in volume signifying an exhaustion of trend that would confirm, okay, we've hit that last candle, that capitulation candle, and usually what you should see on the candlestick is a big wick that indicates, yeah, that's an exhaustion of trend. So that's what I'm looking for. So all those pieces together basically tell me that we're not yet finished. And then the last pieces are looking laterally. So just looking at Ethereum, looking at Litecoin, other top 10 coins. What do they look like in their progression? Okay, so very quickly, Ethereum also in a zigzag correction. You can take this as A, you can take this as B. Okay, we also expect Ethereum to end up between the 1 and the 1, whoops, between the 1 and the 1236 Fibonacci extension, right? Minimum retracement 786. I've seen the 618 retracement of the C wave. It's exceedingly rare. Okay, so I'm expecting Ethereum to end, around those areas between, at least 25, around 2,500, right? Now, can we count 5 waves in Ethereum? Let's zoom in. Let's go on the 15-minute chart. And in Ethereum, I definitely don't count 5 waves. No matter how bad your wave counting skills are, I mean, it's quite simple to see that, we don't have 5 waves here. That's not 5-wave impulse, yeah? So if anything, I see wave 1. Let me turn off the magnet. Wave 1, I see a wave 2, 3 waves here. I see this being 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even see a complete wave 3, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see a complete wave 3. Okay, and then you need wave 4 and wave 5. So all I'm saying is there's still quite a bit of room to go to the downside in Ethereum, just judging by the wave count and judging by our Fibonacci extension, right? We should expect the price to come at least to 25.15, but most likely to 24.35, to between 23.46 and 24.35. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in Ethereum. So Ethereum still seems to have more downside to go. Now let's look at Litecoin for some more comparison in a top 10. Just things that have large market dominance. A large share of the market. And Litecoin seems to be further along. Let's see, A wave, retracement of the B wave. Okay, Litecoin seems to have hit its 786 level. Okay, still we expect it to come to between the 1 and the 1236, so $103, between $100 and $103. Okay, now can we count 5 waves in Litecoin? Let's see. So I count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I'd say that this is 5 waves right here. In 3, I'd say it's on wave 4, kind of like Bitcoin. Litecoin's on wave 4, and then there's one more wave to go. That's just my, kind of rough count, okay? I look laterally, I look at other assets, not because I'm trading these other assets, just to compare and to help my Bitcoin analysis. So this is my method. Obviously not everybody's going to use that method, but this is what's helped me, and it's proven very, very, very useful, helpful, profitable. So that's what I do. I look at, obviously, the asset I'm trading, and I look at other assets that are also in the top 10 that have large market dominance, right? If I'm trading Bitcoin, which I tend to trade Bitcoin, with futures on leverage. All right, so that's it for me. Hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. Like the video, share the video if you think others can benefit from this sound technical analysis, that are trading, that are charting, who are just interested in this space. And subscribe if you're not yet subscribed for this kind of content. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe. Bye.